The real question is, did we make a mistake? Is this what we should have bought from the beginning?
This is my dream van right here.
Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Vans Customer Assistance Center.
What did you do?
I don't know. I pushed a button I shouldn't have, I guess. Oh, I don't know.
Bob, you're causing trouble.
I'm glad somebody knows what's going on around here.
I don't think. Oh!
I just turned the stove on.
Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you today?
It's touched, I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
There, no.
Bob.
Missed opportunity in Bob World. Actually never seen the 20J before. Today, we're at the Mega RV Show in Tucson, Arizona.
If you've been around here for long, you'll know we love RV shows, even though we own a Class B RV already. We own the Thor Tellaro 20A. But that doesn't stop us from coming to all the RV shows we can and checking out what's new, because we're always asking ourselves these three questions. First question is, what's new in 2023 in the RV world? The second question, what are the prices in 2023? What are these going for right now? And the third question is, would we buy ours again, knowing what we know now?
With all the growth in the B van market, I would really be interested in seeing some Ford models. We obviously own the Ram. I love looking at the Sprinters, but they're quite expensive. But I haven't seen too many Fords, so hopefully they'll have something. Is that a van? I mean, it kind of fits the profile of a van. Actually, let's go take a look at it. Oh man, that's a step up.
Oh my. Wow. Oh my word.
This is like a small apartment. Got basically a full-size king bed in here.
Wow.
With storage.
This is impressive.
Shower. Full bathroom with a sink. Then you have this mammoth kitchen, living room, dining room, family room. All right here.
All for the simple price of?
Wow. So this is built by Tiffin, and I believe it's a Freightliner, so pretty big vehicle.
Allegro Bay. She's a beauty.
She is very nice. Wonder how much it costs to fill this thing up.
The real question is, did we make a mistake? Is this what we should have bought from the beginning?
I vote no. But first off, this thing is gigantic. I couldn't imagine trying to like drive it in the mountains in some of the places that we enjoy going. It's mammoth. Just absolutely huge.
So it's a big because of how big it is.
No, sorry, not for me.
Too big.
I like it. It's very nice, but too big. This is my dream van right here. So this is the Storyteller 2023 Beast Mode 4x4, one of the most amazing vans that I have ever seen. And I really love this setup. It has all the suspension upgrades. The interior is great, except for it's a little small. And the bathroom is just a cassette toilet. So I know Hillary's not a huge fan of that, although we've made it work in the past.
Yep.
We would prefer to have a full-size bathroom in there.
Yeah, but I mean, I would not be opposed of painting our van like this.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely amazing. The price is not amazing.
No, at $218,000, that's quite expensive.
We just met somebody super awesome. Her name is Heather. We just ran into her and she let us know that she met us a year ago.
Correct. Over in Scottsdale, Westworld. And I was with some people that already knew their channel, and then I started following their channel, and then randomly we met here in Tucson. So here we are in the Storyteller.
Right.
Checking it out.
Checking it out. She's showing us all around, guys. She's in sales for
La Mesa RV.
Okay, La Mesa RV. Heather, if you guys need somebody, she's awesome. And we just found out that we actually both went to Baja within a few weeks of each other last spring. So, man, had we planned this, we could have followed each other. We both drove all the way down to Cabo. We drove in our Rise. Back then, we had a Thor Rise 18T. And then what'd you guys drive in?
A Thor Tranquility.
Tranquility.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the shower. And then does it have a toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, and then here's the toilet. Awesome. Okay, this is for the person that, you know, doesn't mind just a quick setup. You would do it?
I would do it.
Whoa.
Well,
Mercedes is talking to us.
I pushed one of the buttons.
If you talk to her, she will talk back.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, so it has the cassette toilet in this one. And then the shower obviously pops out and you've got all your shower head.
Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Vans Customer Assistance Center. You can also obtain information on our website, mbvans.com, or FreightlinerSprinterusa.com. That is Freightliner, Freightliner,
It got pressed.
Sprinter, Sprinter, USA.com.
What did you do?
I don't know. I pushed a button I shouldn't have, I guess.
Lots of ours.
Yeah.
Is that the emergency button, the SOS button?
Yeah, I think it's just going to turn
Your
off.
call may be monitored or
there it is.
recorded
You gotta
for
just go
quality
tell them
assurance
that you're
and training
good.
You can
purposes.
cancel.
Bob, did you just push the emergency button?
I must have. I thought I was turning the light on, but I think I hit the wrong button.
Great. So they're calling the cops?
No.
Oh. No!
Oh, I don't know.
Bob, you're causing trouble.
Sorry. I'm a troublemaker.
They're troublemakers.
Yep.
I did this one other time, and I just told the girl I pressed it by accident, and she just flipped it off.
Oh, emergency.
Yes, I'm sorry, we pressed the button by accident.
It's okay. I'll just come through call for you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Heather fixed it. Thank you, Heather.
Yay!
Yeah. Heather fixed Bob's issue.
I'm glad somebody knows what's going on around here.
Yeah.
With the sleeping sideways, my toes, I'm 5'7", just a hair shy of 5'7", my toes touch.
I can do it.
I don't think. Oh!
Ow. I can do it, I swear.
No.
I mean,
No.
okay.
Do you think it's fine for you?
I could make it work.
No, I could
Fine
not.
is I just smashed my head, but anyway, fine's an overstatement, but I can make it work.
I could not make this work. I think this one is amazing. I think the outside looks awesome and cool, but the inside is way too small for me.
So when we talked to Heather, she said that we would love the Cahaba, and this is it. And I can kind of see why. You've got a full-size bed here in the back that us being tall would fit in, plus you have the bathroom and a little kitchenette.
All right, so I always like to check the size of the bathroom, and the only way to do that is to get in it. Bob and I are both over 6 feet tall, and so this does matter to us. I cannot stand straight up. So it'd be like this. I guess you could do everything sitting, which I'm not opposed to doing, truthfully. But as far as room, let's see. It is roomier than our Thor Tellaro, and so that's a plus for me. And I like this door. Our Thor Tellaro has already jumped off the tracks before, and that was a pain for Bob to fix. This one, to me, feels like a little bit better quality.
So this is a 2023 Cahaba, and it is on the Mercedes chassis. It's 114,000, and honestly, it's got everything that we've talked about. The full-size bathroom with a shower, a full-size bed that we could leave up. The kitchen is quite small in that you have a sink and a stove here. Wow, that's actually a pretty nice deep sink. Single burner stove. The one issue would be I've got 2 plates. So for these 2 openings, there's actually 4 things I got to store while I'm using them. We are noticing on every Mercedes Sprinter that there is a recall sticker on it. So we asked around and we were able to sleuth out that it's a software problem. So according to our sources, it's a software update that takes about 45 minutes and they have to do them one at a time. So it seems like it's not a big issue, but it's going to take a lot of time to do each one of them. This next one is a Midwest Automotive design. It is on the Mercedes chassis. Looks like it has some upgrades. It's got some lane assist, or I'm not sure what tech package it has on it, but that is definitely an upgrade. $185,000. Looks like it's 2-wheel drive, and let's take a look inside. So, very tight entry. However, want to make sure I don't break anything. There it is. Pretty large bathroom. Takes up a lot of room to have a sink, but it's a good sized bathroom. So that's nice. It's got a good sized fridge. I think it's the exact one we have in our van. So that's nice. Single burner induction stove and a sink. I just turned the stove on.
Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you today?
It's touch, I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
There, no.
Bob.
I don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna pretend like I didn't do anything. Has a single burner induction stove and the sink and a microwave, which, guys, stop putting the microwave in the van. You have a stove. We need the storage. So, but I always worry about the power bed. It's a huge concern of mine. First off, you have the seams from the cushions actually like fitting together, but then also if you ever lose power or have any battery problems, you're stuck in the position that it is. Not to mention all the mechanical mechanisms to make this work. It just makes me nervous. So, if you have a power bed, let us know. Do you love it? Do you have any issues with it? Am I wrong? Because, you know, there's lots of vans with these, and it would be a nice option for us, but we've just ruled it out. But
Oh, nice mirror.
Lots of storage. I mean, I don't know what you'd be hanging up in there for clothes, but...
And then, okay, the best part I think would be these seats look very comfortable.
Yes. It just is so small in here. Same van, the Cahaba versus this. Same exact van, basically the same setup, but it just feels so much smaller in here. They've boxed in above the driver and to the back of the van, so it just makes it feel very cramped, but you do have more storage. Okay, let's see if we can get in here. Oh, wow. Well, first off, I'm taller than that. Okay. Okay.
Oh, can you not move it back? Or is it electric?
I don't know. Oh, I bet you I have to start it. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I've had bad experiences starting things that I shouldn't, or pushing buttons on the van I shouldn't.
Yep.
Like that one.
Do not call
Wait,
for help again.
What's that do? No.
No.
I will say that the technology package in the Mercedes, especially the 2023s, very, very nice. They've got a lot of really cool upgrades that I like. So anybody with a Midwest Automotive design, can you let us know, what does this do? I'm assuming it's probably the control system for the van, but I really don't know.
But maybe a backup camera?
Well, I would think the backup camera would be here on the display.
Because then there's a control center right here.
So, yeah.
Maybe you have one up there. Maybe it's both the same thing. Stop pushing buttons, Bob.
Sorry. I don't know.
Okay.
Let us know.
All right. So far we've seen 3 vans, all way different prices. That first van was over $200,000. The second van, the Cahaba, the one that Heather said we would love, was about $114,000, I think, if I'm remembering right. And then this one is $185,000. So I think if you look at numbers and what you're getting, I think so far for us, the Cahaba would be the one, even though Bob would love that Overlander. But it's over 200,000. No way.
Starting here in the affordable area is the Solis Pocket. And this is by Winnebago on the Ram chassis. So, as you can see, you have a little dinette here. An awesome little sink stove setup. And maybe a queen size bed, or at least a full. And then I guess you've got like a
Storage area
storage
slash doggy
area,
doggy,
which is really cool, but no bathroom.
Pros, price, $69,000. That is a major pro. Cons, no bathroom. Pros, small enough to fit in our driveway. Cons, queen size bed. We're both 6 feet. That's never gonna work for us.
So let's see what 104 grand gets us. So this is the Winnebago Travato, probably one of the most popular B vans out there. And this is on the Ram chassis. One thing that's nice, they have the seat just like we do here in the front.
Yep.
Then in the back, they have the bathroom and the kitchen on one side and the bed on the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Ooh, I guess I wouldn't bring a backpack in the bathroom normally. Okay. So, the pros and cons to this one. The pro, it's small enough to fit in our driveway. The con, that bed is even smaller than the last bed. So that's definitely a con. The bathroom, pro, I think this is nice and roomy. You get the sink that Bob loves. He always makes sure we get a sink in the van.
No sink in the bathroom. Not needed.
Okay, but the pro again, this is a nice sized bathroom, but the cons, to me, outweigh the pros. Wait, this is not what we previously had.
This is
18A?
18A. We've actually never seen the Thor 18A.
Never?
Never. So that's really interesting. It has the pop top, but you have basically a twin bed in the back. So for like a solo person, that would actually be plenty of space. You have the bathroom, your kitchen, and an extra seat where you can make this into a table, just like we have up front in ours. So this aspect is essentially ours, but you just lose the bed.
Yeah, you do. You lose the bed. But maybe that's why they give you this pop top, which, let me see.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to take your kids, that would be nice. Yeah, so the pros on this one, I like the 18-inch or the 18-foot wheelbase on this one. That's definitely a pro. I also really like the front setup here where you've got the seat with the 2 swivel chairs and the table area. But the con, for sure, is that bed. Just way too small, and we don't need a pop top. Some people need them and like them, but we just don't need that.
One pro Bob didn't mention was the price. The price is $86,000. So it does, in the RV world, to me, make it affordable.
So this is the competitor with our Thor Tellaro 20A. This is the Thor Sequence 20K. So it has the bathroom in the back and, you know, it's pretty much the same. I will say this counter space is quite nice. You have a lot more room. You have the bathroom here in the back. So this is considered a wet bath where you can, you know, take a shower, you do what you need to do. The one thing is, you'll always have a good view. Your fridge is up here and slightly larger than what we have with its own freezer. So that's kind of nice for, you know, ice cream and, you know, all those different things that are luxuries in your van. The one concern is the size of this bed.
Yep. For us, the con of this bed would be that you have to make it every single day. Otherwise, you're going to have to climb over it. I mean, that just wouldn't work. So you'd want a couch during the day, a bed at night. So you'd have to make it and unmake it every single day. And let me tell you, Bob and I are way, way too lazy to do that. And so this is a major con for us and why we didn't go with this Sequence 20K.
I do like the placement of these electronics. It's much more convenient than having to kind of open the door, get on your knees, and try to read this little tiny screen. But this is nice.
That is definitely a major plus. So what year do you think this is?
I would guess this is brand new 2023. Here's something that's kind of interesting.
Uh-huh.
If I can get it open.
Don't break anything. Oh, what is that?
So that is your gravity fill for your water. Now, ours is on the exterior, which I kind of don't like, but the problem with it being on the interior is you always spill water on the ground. So you are going to constantly be getting this area wet when you're gravity filling. There's no way around it. So kind of a con for me, and I'm surprised it's here, but it does make sense because, you know, I'm sure that the water tank is on this side and the door is in the way, but
it's a pro con.
It's kind of an interesting place to put it, but not my first spot. Not to mention, you have your main electrical disconnect right above your gravity fill. Water, electricity, it's usually not a good thing. Thor Sequence.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, price?
Price? How is it? 102.
Which we paid 106 for ours.
Yeah, we paid 106. I do like our model better than this one. And for 102, I have to say, kind of like the Mercedes for 115. I mean, they're so close in price.
Mm-hmm.
It just the difference between the Sequence and the Tellaro is the color package inside. So they both have the same exterior color options. You have slightly different options for interior. So this is the Thor Sequence 20A, which is almost the exact same model we have. We do not have the pop top, and we have lithium. So there's normally a lithium sticker right here, which just means we have the batteries and no generator. So almost the same as what we have.
Exact same price though, Bob. Look at that.
Yeah.
106, but you get the pop top. So
right.
It's a little cheaper than what ours would be.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I know how to do this. Oh, it looks like. Or do I?
Oh, it might not be plugged in.
Oh, it's plugged in.
Oh, interesting.
It's got the air conditioner.
Yep, which we love having that above our bed.
This is a must.
Yeah. Okay, it's really dark, so nothing special.
Nothing special. Because we own it. So let's see. More of the same. More of the same. More of the same.
Wow, they have a
So
lot.
now getting into lithium. So this is the 20A with the lithium battery pack, and it's basically a $10,000 upgrade. You know, obviously with the pop top and everything that the other one had. So, okay, so here's an interesting one. 117 versus 119. What's the difference? Oh, this is the 20J.
There's your difference.
I have actually never seen the 20J before. So this one's kind of interesting because your seat is turned. Instead of being like a forward-facing seat, this is a sideways-facing seat.
I like that, actually.
Kind of a good idea. Basically the same size bathroom, and they have the same door problem that we had with ours. So somebody needs to fix that. But we're back to my nemesis, the power bed. So apparently the 20J has the power bed.
Look at the fridge. Upgrade?
This
is that an upgrade?
Is definitely an upgrade. That is significantly larger than what we have.
Wow. So with that chair setup, wow. That's definitely way different.
I kind of like the idea of this.
Yeah.
And I have to imagine that
like that table is way bigger.
You get some better table options.
119 though.
119. So this is the Entegra Ethos. It's about 107,000. It's on the Ram chassis, and it's an interesting layout. It feels very big. I know it's kind of dark in here, but you have the bathroom basically at the back, your bed that meets in the middle.
Yep.
So theoretically, you could leave those out. You know, we wouldn't have to make that every day. And then you have your kitchen towards the front. And if I remember right, the tables lower down, and then you could make this into a single bed.
Okay, so I was the one from the beginning saying I wouldn't want a bathroom in the back of a van because I always had this like grand vision of our bed coming to the back of the doors and it opening to the ocean, all of that. And we've had those experiences. They're wonderful. But now, I don't know, the practical side of me says having a bigger bathroom in the back might be better than what we currently have.
All right, so this is the first Ford van that we have seen here. And in fact, I think it's the first Ford van I've actually physically been in for a B van. So let's take a look. So this is the Entegra Expanse. Wow, it's quite a large bathroom.
Let me see. That's a nice sized bathroom.
You have your classic single burner stove with your sink and your refrigerator.
Is it just one side? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a nice size.
That's a good size. It's basically like half of a side-by-side refrigerator. But it's the power bed. Gets me every time. I don't know.
So,
it's got the lagoon table, although it's pretty small. Sorry, it's really dark in here. There's no power.
Couldn't figure out how to turn the lights with no power.
Yeah, it's not plugged in.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
No.
But all in all, kind of impressive.
All in all, I mean, it's got some good storage.
Bob.
I did not expect that. Okay, let's not slam that again. So, they have this like right there at the end.
Oh.
So it's a little hard for you guys to see, but all in all, this isn't a bad layout. It does have the power bed. Kind of curious what kind of gas mileage this gets. So if you guys know, or you have one, let us know. Hit us up. 132. So it's kind of right in the middle of kind of the dream van and the good priced van. What do you think? All right, so we found another Ford chassis. So I'm not even sure who makes this one. On Tour. Never heard of it. Oh, it's a Pleasure Way. Okay. Well, let's take a look. I've never seen. Oh, okay. So this is a much smaller chassis size. I don't know the length of it, but it's smaller than the other previous one we took a look at. But it has a very common layout with a bathroom inside.
Yep.
Oh, you slide that up. Okay, so it's a bathroom. Yep.
It looks a little bigger than ours.
I don't think it is. Here is your refrigerator.
Nice size fridge.
Which, not bad.
Here's your sink.
Your sink, which actually is quite large. Nice square kind of undermount sink. Single burner induction stove. And my favorite, the power bed. So...
if you can get past the power bed.
I actually like the idea of the power bed from the standpoint of it's much easier to make. So you basically push a button, the bed goes down. When in the morning, when you want to get up, you push the button again, and it now is a couch. I like the idea of it. I just worry about it.
Gotta stop worrying, Bob.
Well, exactly had the best of luck.
That's true.
For 119, I like the idea of the Ram 20A better than this one, I have to say.
All right, well, I think we're done.
I think so.
We've been here quite a few hours.
It was a good show.
It was a great show. I would say mega event. They labeled it mega.
Mega. It was very big. They
Yeah.
had lots of things we didn't show. Trailers, Class Bs. I'm sorry,
Class A's.
Class A's and Class C's. But you know, those are just things that
We're not
interested in.
Yeah, we're not in the market for yet in this season of our lives. But we saw a ton of Class Bs, a ton of 2023s, which was exciting.
Yeah.
A ton of new things that we hadn't seen.
Yes, there were several models, the Ford chassis, as well as some new vendors or manufacturers that we had not seen before. So,
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Maybe you guys have, but we had not, and so it was new to us. You got to see Fords,
Yes.
which that was one of your goals. You wanted to see a couple of Ford chassis.
Yes.
And we saw the 2023s, the prices.
Yeah, what did you think of the prices?
I thought the prices were pretty average of what we've seen in the last year.
Right. Which I was surprised by, you know, with inflation, with all the other supply issues that we've, you know, seen over the last couple of years, prices were pretty reasonable. Now, obviously, the whole financing side of that
Interest rates are higher now.
would make them more expensive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised to not see ridiculous prices.
Right, and I will say, starting at, was it 69,000 was the cheapest? I've never seen anything for 69,000.
No, we had never seen
No.
those before at that price.
That was a good price. And so if you want a starter van, you want to just get in something, I think that's a fabulous price, because to buy that chassis brand new is what, 50 without anything in it.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I would say that was a nice surprise that we didn't know.
Yeah, and I was very happy that I got to see kind of that unicorn, that
Storyland
thing
Overlander.
that I was looking for. I've looked at it online, I've done a ton of research, but I was able to finally see one in person, and it didn't let down. I was pretty impressed.
It let me down.
Only from the price perspective.
I don't know though. Honestly, I love the outside. I love the colors. I love the look. It's cool. We'd look cool driving it. Maybe it would give us a little bit more of a cool factor, you know. The inside for me, it's just such a no-go. I don't like that the bathroom setup. You have to pull down the shower. You have to lift up for a toilet. The bed's a little smaller. It's higher. The chair, I mean, it's very rugged to me.
Yeah.
Not comfort. And I'm looking for comfort, let's be honest.
And I'm looking for adventure, so I can see where we might differ on that.
Yeah. So he saw his favorite.
Yep.
I would say all in all, seeing all the new things that we saw, truthfully, I'm happy with what we have.
I agree. I do think it is the best kind of both worlds.
Yeah.
We've got the things that we need in the setup that we enjoy.
There's a good price.
Yeah.
There's an airplane right now, so we just deal with it. We just go with that flow. So I think all in all, I'm content and happy with what we have. If you've seen our journey, it's been quite the rough one.
Yes, it is.
But honestly, I wouldn't change much, because it's been cool to give a real honest look at what it's like to buy one, to own one, to use the warranty, to use, you know, like for us, we bought from La Mesa, to utilize La Mesa, lots of cons, a little bit of pros, shout out to Joe. But right now though, our van is working still.
Everything seems to be working great. And I just look forward to using it here in 2022. I was going to say 2022.
Yeah.
Here in 2023,
Yeah.
and just some amazing adventures that we've got planned. So I'm looking forward to that aspect.
I'm trying to talk him into going to, I'm going to just say what most people would know it by, because otherwise I will butcher the name, but I'm trying to talk him into going down to Rocky Point.
I like Rocky Point. We've been there. It's
Yeah, we've
great.
been there. It's great.
But
I
I
want
can
to
do
go
it again.
because when we went last time, it was like a motorcycle show.
Yeah, and I also felt like we were afraid. It was new. It was a little
Our
more.
first time in
you know,
Mexico.
whereas we've been
Yeah.
in Mexico for a little bit now, so,
Yeah, so-
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, but talk him into it, guys.
Let us know. You guys think we should go there?
Where should we go next? We have quite a few good ideas, but we'd love to know, where do you guys think we should go next? So I think that's all we have. I think we answered all the questions, did we? If not, leave them down in the comment section down below. If you like this video, we really appreciate when you guys push the thumbs up. and press subscribe because we have lots more coming your way. But that's all we have for today.
All right. Until next time.
Bye, guys.